What is happening in it? JGamer Dude here, and I'm going to be talking about some Honkai Star Rail. So, I've been playing this game quite a bit, I think ever since it launched. I think now I'm like Trailblazer level 52, and I've completed pretty much most of the content that's currently available. And the reason why I'm playing this game is because I'm very much looking forward to the PS4/PS5 release, which did get announced as part of the Summer Game Fest announcements. So that was very exciting to see. It's going to be later on this year, so Q4 2023. So it's going to be between September and December. Hopefully it's in end of September, beginning of October. Like pretty much I'd like it to be as soon as possible, but I should also prepare myself for just in case if it's by the end of December. Worst case scenario. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed or anything. Fingers crossed. But I thought, you know what, while we're here talking about Honkai Star Rail and the fact that the PlayStation release is actually not too far off, and I've kind of mostly been playing on PC and mobile, I thought, you know what, let's actually share also the news about what the brand new patch is going to bring. So while the game is very fresh and came out at the end of April, I thought I would just talk about what are the updates in 1.1 moving forward. So I've got here game8.co, which is kind of the website I've been using for guides, their content. They do some really good stuff. So I figured I would just kind of share from a place that kind of has all of its content in one small place. So first and foremost, with 1.1, we have the release date, which of course released on the June 7th. So that was a few days ago. And with that, we got a few new banners. So we have Silver Wolf starting on the 7th of June, which I did actually end up pulling for Silver Wolf and getting her. Lutra. I forgot how his name is pronounced because he only appears like a little bit at the end of the currently available story. So yeah, Silver Wolf ends on the 28th of June, and then that's when Lucha, actually, yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Starts on the 28th of June and ends on the 18th of July. So 18th of July is kind of like when 1.1 will end. So hopefully we'll get some news on 1.2 by then. Phase 1 light cone, Brilliant Fixation, is actually a very good light cone, but that's only because it's 5 stars. So like how you've got 4-star weapons and 5-star weapons. 4-star weapons are only going to be can be stronger when you upgrade them, but 5 stars just completely destroy the 4-star weapon. Like, it's absolutely nothing. So it's always good to pull for 5-star light cones when you can. And Brilliant Fixation was actually a pretty good one. Actually, no. Yeah, it was a pretty good one. So moving on from that. Also, yeah, we're gonna have Yukong on phase 2. Huh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't actually know about her. Incessant Rain. Sorry, it was Incessant Rain, not I don't know why I set it up here. I didn't even pay attention. Brilliant Fixation, yeah. Nah, not that. So yeah, Incessant Rain is the one for Silver Wolf, I think. I did pull it though, yeah. And so we've got there's something called the Star Hunter event. So pretty much it's sort of like a companion mission that you're doing for various characters within the game. And this new companion mission, if you complete the mission, you'll automatically get the 4-star light cone that's presented right here, which is cool. So if you don't happen to get the 5-star, you'll get the 4-star. And so the mission is called Punk Lord Mentality. The rest of these haven't actually been unlocked yet. They'll only be available from the 28th of June onwards, I think. Because after I completed Punk Lord Mentality, I was like, wait, where are the other companion missions? Realized that there's none available, and I was like, oh. And then I looked it up, and it turns out, yeah, it'll be available later on. So don't stress too much. But you do need to reach the end of the currently available story and beat the deer boss. That's not really much of a... when I say that, there isn't really much to extrapolate on in terms of information, so take that for whatever it's worth. In saying that, yeah, so Yangqing, and Bailu and Lucha are all gonna unlock pretty much on the 28th. Unfortunately, no new story missions, so story missions are referred to as Trailblazer missions in the game. As for currently available events, the Star Hunt game is still going on, where you go around completing the story of completing the Punk Lord Mentality mission, finding hidden graffiti all over the place, and then completing another series of side missions. But yeah, once you've completed that, you can kind of buy everything that's in the store for this event. The other thing is Edgewinter City Museum, which currently, if you've done Edgewinter Museum is essentially in Bellabog, which is the first location that you visit after the prologue, and your job is to maintain or to upkeep the museum by hiring assistants to do the work for certain parts of the museum. You'll unlock new parts as you continue on, and with each part that you unlock or series of missions that you do that are presented as part of this event, you'll then be provided with a mission to be like, okay, we're missing some items in the actual museum, and we want you, the main character, to go out and actually get those items. So you kind of go out and get new paintings, new artifacts to put up that may have gone missing in the past. So, and doing all of these things ultimately will then get you more and more rewards. And at the moment, if you are up to the newest part, part 3 should be dropping shortly. So I guess that's going to date when this video is actually being made. At the moment, Stellar Flare, Garden of Plenty, Lab Assistance in Position haven't really dropped yet, so I think that's going to be for later on. So I can't really speak too much to that. Gift of Odyssey, you get 7 days to get 10 special rail passes. So if you want to pull for characters, definitely want to pick that up each day. And it lasts for I think all of 1.1, which is a long time. So get onto that if you can, especially if you're playing Star Rail. And Planar Fissure. Oh yeah, no, that's currently happening. That's sort of throughout 1.1. Enemy Tracker. That's interesting. I like that they added this. I actually didn't realize they added it in 1.1, so I did see that a little bit sort of here and there. So if you had to beat a very specific type of enemy to get an item, you could actually go into the item, and then it'll give you an explanation of the item, and if you go down, scroll down, you'll then see this is the enemy you can beat to get it from. So that was good to know. Friend chat function, haven't really used that, to be completely honest, since I don't think I've added any of my IRL friends who play this game to my friends list yet. But yeah, all the codes from the 1.1 trailer they expired a while ago. That was before 1.1 even dropped. Yeah, so a bunch of fairly interesting things, so I thought I'll just talk about that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm still very much looking forward to getting through it. Hopefully, we're almost finished with the new drops of the Everwinter City Museum, event. It'll be interesting to see what we're going to get from Garden of Plenty, Lab Assistance, in Position as well. But yeah, very exciting time. And I just wanted to kind of talk about it and share it because I don't think I've really talked about Star Rail all that much, and it is something that I'm actively playing. Hell, I think put in 120 hours so far, so yeah. And with all that said and done, if there's something you guys want to see me talk about or to make a video on, feel free to share it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with other people who might be interested in similar things. Let me know what you guys think about this video, its content, and also if you guys are also playing Star Rail and if there's anything in particular that you are looking forward to, let me know. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.